Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be doing my makeup and we're going to be talking about my favorite makeup products. So let's get into it. If this is the first time that you're seeing one of my videos, then check out some of my other videos and also like, maybe subscribe, maybe comment if you like it. But yeah, just let me know if you want to see more videos kind of like this as well. But yeah, obviously, let's just get into it. The first thing that we are going to do is we are going to get our clear brow gel, and I did just film a clip where I did my eyebrows, but I'm just going to do it again because I accidentally deleted it, so I love that. But anyway, what I did is I just like brush my eyebrows upwards like that, and then what I do is like that, and then get like down, so it just kind of like shapes them. But I did that on both sides. The next step is primer, and the primer that I use is ELF, and I love this primer because it's just amazing, makes your skin feel so smooth, and well, it comes out like this one. Obviously you can get it in like loads of different shades and it's not expensive, but I just put it all over my face like so. And primer helps like keep your foundation on for longer, and it sets like a smoother base for your foundation too. But yeah, I just rub it in like so. And I just rub it, obviously, all over my face. I try not to put too much of this on anymore, just because it does break you out, because obviously you're just putting so many chemicals and stuff on your face. Just in the places that I haven't got it that much. Just right. Okay. And now that's done, so next is foundation. So I am using the Maybelline Dream Radiant Liquid Hydrating Foundation. So I tend to use this kind of shade like when it is a little bit more warmer, but I do also have, let me just find the ELF one, and this one is a lot lighter of a shade. This one's the Flawless Satin Foundation. This is in the shade Snow Beige. This Maybelline one is in Ivory, but it is still quite like a dark shade you'll kind of see compared to like my skin complexion. I don't know. But anyway, I'm gonna put this on now just because, yeah, this is the one I'm gonna use today. And then I'm going to grab a beauty blender. I'm just gonna blend that in. And I'm just doing little gentle taps to excuse the colour difference right now. It will look better, trust me. It is looking a little bit scary right now, but it all works out in the end. You just gotta trust the process. And no, just obviously blend that all over your face, like so. And obviously just getting right in those edges as well, because there is obviously nothing worse than finding a patch that you haven't blended it into, and especially around the eyebrows. That is the most annoying one for me. But I also do recommend getting some, let me see if I any. You can also buy these little sponges which really help get like into the creases, not creases, like the small spaces. But I just kind of like blend it all in. And yes, this is very white, this sponge, but it's about to not be. So it's about to be slightly orange, but hey ho. But obviously you just want to blend that everywhere, and I should probably also blend it into my neck. I don't know why I'm looking so red today, but this is obviously an issue. Why we should probably not just put that right on the camera. What was I saying? Why I'm putting foundation everywhere. Just because I'm having a bit of a red day apparently. But no, just gonna obviously blend that everywhere. And it's starting to look slow. But obviously just put as much foundation as you desire. Usually I might add like a little bit more than this on top, just for like that little bit extra coverage. But I think today I'm just gonna do a little bit more concealer, a little bit more of like a subtle look, not too full coverage. But next we are obviously going to do concealer. Not obviously, but I'm going to do concealer. And I've got this Lasting Collection concealer. What? Lasting Perfection concealer. The collection one, I don't know. I've probably said about the same words about a million times, but we love this concealer. She has been there since we were 14 years old. She's Zoella's favourite, she's our favourite, she's the nation's favourite. I mean, obviously Shape Tape, but, you know, drugstore concealer, this is the one. Well, there's obviously a lot of good other drugstore concealers, but this is definitely... Oh my god, I just dropped it. Right, back to the concealer. What I have learned over the years is to try and not over cake my face, just because I feel like that's what suits me best. So I now just do a little bit here. Okay, seems got quite a lot, but trust process. And then a little bit here. And then a little bit here. A bit here. And then because I get quite like red bits like here, or like need that bit of extra coverage, you just put some down here, sometimes like just a little bit here, and down on my chin. My skin is pretty clear right now, so I don't think I need anywhere else, but I also do like to put a little bit on my forehead. But I I've just got more concealer on my hands from my joggers, but hey ho, more to blend in. Don't know why I keep saying hey ho, it's just, it's not who I am, but apparently now it is, so we're just gonna go with that. But almost said it again. But I am just now blending out my concealer. And as you can tell, like when you put it down the ends, it kind of creates like this kind of cat eye effect. So it kind of lifts your eyes a bit more. And then I actually might blend that with the smaller sponge in a minute. I'm just gonna do the other side. Don't know why I've suddenly gone very quiet, but you know. This is all very different for me, and I am just gonna blend and keep talking. But now I am going to blend it up my nose and finally the forehead. It's kind of looking very scary, but it's slowly coming together. Next, I am going to use this little sponge again, and I'm just gonna blend right underneath my eyes. Oh, that one has dried out. That's the only annoying thing about being so close to your eye, is sometimes you pick yourself in the eye, but we love it. Okay, and now we are gonna move on to bronzer. The bronzer that I usually use is the MUA. This one is obviously very much used, but shows I love it. Is the MUA Makeup Academy Bronzed Matte Bronzing Powder, and I've got the shade Solar 100, and I usually just have a brush like this. This one is obviously very old, and this is normally like a foundation brush, but I think it works perfectly for just like putting the right amount on and blending it. But yeah, this is obviously what I normally do. So I just go around my jawline like so, and just kind of like doing these little circular motions. Can you see? And it just kind of, and maybe like a little gentle brush, but just never too much pressure, because you don't want it to be too much to a point where you can't erase it basically. But my jawline is already looking slay, so we love that. And I do my forehead, but I am a person that likes to have a very bronzed forehead, so I usually do go a little crazy, as we can see, but once it blends out it is not as crazy. But I'm obviously just doing those same actions all around my face, like so. And next I am gonna do my nose contour. So you can obviously use whatever brush you would like. If you want like a thin kind of line and a very precise kind of line, then maybe a brush that is quite like similar to this, like an eyeshadow brush, or just whatever kind of like thickness kind of brush you think works best. But I just use kind of the same brush that I normally use on the rest of my face, and I just kind of like sculpt the line that's kind of already there, or kind of the shape I want it to be. And then I just do the same on the other side. That side has gone wrong, but it's fine. We can fix it. See, I have put way too much right here, and that's why you don't use a big brush, but we can fix that just with a bit of foundation again to kind of fix that line. And obviously once we blend it again, we can then fix that again. But I am just gonna blend all of this and then come back to you when I'm about to do my eyes. Okay, so now that I have blended it all out, I mean, it may not look amazing, but it, you know, looks great to me. I am going to start on my eyes, but I just wanted to kind of explain how I blended it out, and that was just by doing the little circular motions. And I usually use like this kind of brush to blend it out, and then if it's really not budging and it's still very dark, I'll go with this, but it's still like these little gentle movements. But anyway, the next thing that I am obviously going to do is the bronzer on my eyelids, and today I'm just being very subtle, so I'm just going to do a little bit of the bronzer that I used on the rest of my face. And I've got quite dark eyelids anyway, so I kind of like to make them darker. That's probably why I have dark eyelids, but and I'm just gonna blend that like this. So again, these little circular motions. Okay, and next we are gonna do mascara after we have curled our eyelashes. The eyelash curler that I am using is not the best, but it does the job, and I usually get mine from Primark just because they're cheap, they work, they sometimes have like cute designs on them. So mine has got Hello Kitty on it, which is so cute. And I am just gonna go over my lashes kind of like so, if that makes sense, and then just push them up like that. And then I'm just gonna sit here for a little bit, like so. And then they are up a little bit, but I'm just gonna 1, squeeze, 2, 3, and see that they've got a lot more volume. So I'm just gonna do that on the other side. Now that I have prepped my eyelashes, I am now gonna move on to mascara, and this one is almost running out because I love it so much, but it is the Maybelline Lash Sensational, and this one is the waterproof one. Even though, no, I'm not gonna say it, it's not the most waterproof. I've cried a lot of times and it just crumbles into my eyes. But anyway, we'll save that sadness for another video. But I am just gonna do this and like kind of blink into it. You see, because then it covers more of the lashes, and you can also slightly like give them a wiggle like that. I don't know why I keep whispering, but anyway, I'm just gonna keep going up. Okay, slay to me. And then we're gonna move on. And just obviously repeating those same techniques. I'm just gonna carry on adding volume. Oh, for God's sake. Got a little bit on my face. Always happens. And I feel like I might just do something naughty. Just pretend like it doesn't exist in a way. Oh no. Still very much there. Right. Concealer. Okay, that's good enough for me. So next I am going to be using the highlighter, and I get this one from Primark, and it looks like this now, but it obviously had like really pretty patterns on it, and I just use a little brush like, where is my brush? Oh, here. This one. I just, like so. I am having problems with recording again today, but I did my lip gloss, which is the Maybelline Oh My Gloss lip gloss, and this is a staple in my makeup collection as well, and it has been for many years, but obviously just like so. But yeah, this is the finished makeup look, and if you like this video then please give it a like, comment, subscribe, let me know what videos you want me to do, and yeah, love you.